Once again, another crisis is flooding our news feeds and the poor are being disproportionately affected. Many of us are feeling the squeeze of the cost of living crisis. We're reining in our spending, we're thinking twice about that car journey, but for some of us, and for a sizable portion of our communities, the effects are being felt much more keenly and much more harshly. In every street in the UK, there will be a family who is struggling to put food on the table, keep a roof over their heads, and to heat the rooms that they occupy. On top of the physical and practical needs the cost of living crisis exacerbates, unseen challenges of emotional distress, shame, mental exhaustion, and anxiety are wreaking havoc in the lives of individuals and families across the UK. My friends, this should not be. For a country that has so much, the level of deprivation we are seeing in our communities is an immediate and scathing indictment of how we view and treat the humanity of our neighbours and of ourselves. The flourishing of some cannot be at the expense of the suffering of others. To diminish or dismiss the humanity of an individual is to diminish and dismiss the image of God which they bear. For hardship to continue unabated behind closed doors, for people to turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to the challenges being experienced by those around us, for those in authority to act with impunity to the detriment of those who are struggling, is to disregard the warning of Jesus. What you did not do for the least of these, you did not do for me. Concentration camp survivor Viktor Frankl once wrote, "We who lived in the concentration camps can remember the men who walked through the huts comforting others, giving away their last piece of bread. They may have been few in number, but they offered sufficient proof that everything can be taken away from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." My challenge, and yours, is how will we choose to respond to the humans in need in our midst today? And remember, what you do for the least of these, you are doing for Jesus.